there are expectations wrapped up in these labels.
I'm a woman. Now let me do that again. Okay. I'm a woman! What does that mean? I'm not feminine and I'm not masculine. I don't like to do girly things. They called me a tomboy, but that's not me either. What's my label supposed to be? I feel like people are always putting labels on me based on their perception of what I look like. But if you talk to me for 5 minutes, those labels would fall away.
Binaries. Again, the world really doesn't work in these polar opposites. We're not one thing or another, it's fluid. You can fall anywhere on the spectrum or nowhere on the spectrum. And there's a lot of room between one thing and the other. I was assigned female at birth, but that's not how I identify. I identify as a transgender man.
All right then. Sexual orientation.
Excuse me, didn't we just do that one?
Well, it's very simple. Gender is how you identify on the male-female spectrum. Sexual orientation is how you identify in terms of who you are attracted to.
Oh! Well, I like women.
Okay.
My first day here, I was normal. Well, normal. I'm fairly outgoing, so I found myself with a big group of girls, and they were all kind of giggly and laughing, and they started to talk about the boys in the room. You know, rating them.
He's definitely an A.
Oh my gosh, look at that one. Look at that one. Girl.
I tried to play along and smile, but honestly, I was really uncomfortable. I guess they started to notice that I wasn't participating, and one of them asked me,
So, who's your Prince Charming?
Oh, do you have a boyfriend back home?
None of them are your type?
so I just had to say, well, I guess if I had to pick one, I would choose you.
I have a boyfriend.
Well, I swing both ways.
I like boys.
I'm asexual. There isn't even a place for me on the spectrum.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Good. Now we're going to speed things up a bit, and please, no more talking. Religion. Economic status.
Oh, great.
Oh, come on, white man. What's ramen noodle every night for?
Disability.
Glasses?
I broke my
Hypoglycemia?
ankle once.
I'm really short.
Educational status.
What? I went to Catholic
But
school.
we're in college now, so what does it even matter?
You know, these labels shouldn't really matter to anyone.
They matter to me, but not to anyone else.
Well, at least they shouldn't.
If someone wants to know who I am, they can get to know me.
They should ask. These labels don't define me. They are not me.
Talk to any of us for 1 minute. Get to know the book, not the cover.
Everyone is different. Everyone has something to offer.
Look closer.
Good morning, Broncos. I can see from here that you all are beautiful and brilliant, so welcome to Western. And I'm so excited to be here to say hello and welcome you all to our wonderful, beautiful campus. My name's Jen Sue. I'm the director of our Office of Lesbian, Bisexual, Gay, and Transgender Student Services here. I'm excited to be here to welcome each of you to a campus that celebrates the diversity and uniqueness of all of its students. WMU has been fortunate to have been ranked as one of the top LGBT-friendly universities in the country, and our office continues to provide support, education, and advocacy to our broader campus community. We provide things from trainings. Woo, indeed. We provide things from trainings to panels, a career mentorship program, a first-year student group called our First Year Pride Alliance, a drop-in resource room in our building in 1321 Shrimp that most of you have come by at some point during the summer, a lending library, and lots more that we can tell you all about, but I just wanted to let you all know one exciting thing. Just last week, Western Michigan University launched the implementation of our preferred name policy. It's a phenomenal opportunity. We're now only the 5th university in the state of Michigan to provide a preferred name policy to allow our students to be recognized by the name that they use for themselves. So students can update their preferred name through GoWMU and their personal information, and it's a great opportunity for our campus community to get to know you a little bit better and to honor the names and identities that you use for yourselves. Our office and our staff are here to support a campus environment that welcomes, values, engages all of our students. One of the ways that we're excited to welcome all of you is through Fall Fab Fest, and we've had 3 amazing student summer interns who have been working for the last 3 months to put this event together. They're here today, and I want to introduce you all to Elvira, who's one of those amazing student interns, to let you know a little bit more about this event that y'all can get involved with.
I'm so short. This is like covering all of me. Okay. So as Jen said, my name is Elvira. The pronouns are they, them, there. And as she also mentioned, I am a summer intern at the Office of LBGT Student Services. We have been putting together an event called Fall Fab Fest, and it is on September 13th. It's on a Sunday. So hopefully you all don't have plans that day. It's from 1 to 4 p.m. and there's going to be a lot of free food. So I know a lot of people like free food, so please come and eat. We're also going to have a lot of activities going on. We're going to have a poetry event. We're going to have a DJ. We're also going to have a lot of resources that are intentionally LBGT inclusive. But whether or not you're part of the LBGT community or not, everyone is welcome. And we're also going to have a respect puzzle, so there are going to be individual puzzle pieces that each person can decorate. We're going to make cards for LBGT homeless shelters saying like you are loved. There's also going to be a queer loteria, which is Mexican bingo. There's also going to be a chalking if it's not going to rain, so let's hope. And if you want to volunteer, we have our event on Facebook, and you can wear this really cute shirt. So if you really want to volunteer and be a part of the office as well, like, feel free. So just a reminder, it's September 13th. It's on a Sunday, 1 through 4.
Thanks, Elvira. I just want to leave you all with a little thought. It takes all of us in order to create a campus environment where all of us feel welcome and supported. And so each of us are unique and bring our own diverse experiences to every place that we bring in the campus community. So thank you so much for being here, and we hope to see you soon.
This is Dick.
This is Jane.
Dick and Jane are starting their first year of college.
Dick and Jane need to make choices that will help them in their college careers.
Watch Dick and Jane make choices.
Jane wakes up when her alarm goes off and gets ready to work out at the rec center.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, my dear.
Dick does not wake up when his alarm clock goes off. Why is Dick so tired?
Jane finishes her workout, gets dressed, organizes her day in her backpack, and is off to eat breakfast.
Dick only wakes up because his roommate needs the book he's lying on. Dick wakes up and realizes he is late. He grabs his backpack and runs.
Jane arrives in class ready and prepared. She's able to participate in the class discussion, which she finds most edifying.
As Dick is running to class, his hangover starts to kick in. Dick feels sick. See Dick get sick behind the bushes.
See Jane go study At the library, she and her friends are studying for an exam. See Jane feel confident in her ability to grasp the material.
See Dick arrive for class and realize that his backpack is empty. Poor Dick. Dick is discouraged. See Dick sleep.
It is evening time. Jane is working on a paper. See Jane work.
Well, Dick is also working on a paper. See Dick work. Dick, what are you doing, man? Dude, get off of Facebook, man. Ooh. Dick sees that there is a party going on. See Dick leave for the party.
See Dick stop and ask Jane if she'll go to the party. Jane says, maybe when I'm done with my homework, I'll stop by.
Dick says, later. See Dick arrive to the party. See Dick drink.
See Jane finish her paper. Good job, Jane.
See Dick drink some more. See Dick binge drink.
See Jane check her schedule. She's all prepared for tomorrow.
See Dick party. See Dick make friends. Does it look like Dick is making friends?
Jane decides to check out the party since she's all caught up on her homework.
See Dick drink too much. See Dick find a dickette and dance with her.
See Jane arrive at the party. She sees some friends she knows and stays a while.
See Dick lose control of himself. See Dick wet himself? Seriously, man?
See Jane drink responsibly and have a good time.
See Dick have a time. Okay, seriously, man, this is what you call a good time? Oh, look at yourself. You're disgusting. Clean yourself up.
See Jane and her friends leave the party and go see Work-Light Improv. See Jane have fun.
Okay, look, can we just skip to the end? I'm tired of this, okay?
Okay, fine by me. See Jane get an A on her paper.
See Dick give his professor poor excuses as to why his paper is not done. See his professor not grant any further extensions.
Jane also gets an A on her exam.
See Dick have to explain his bad grades to his parents.
Oh, you're such a disappointment.
Jane also gets a great GPA.
Oh, yeah? Well, how great?
Well, we don't want to brag.
Oh, right. Come on, come on.
Well, it's a 3.8. What did Dick get?
What did Dick get? Oh, I'll tell you what Dick got. Dick didn't get Dick. That's what he got. He's got below a 2.0. That's what Dick got.
Well, Jane got a scholarship.
Oh, well, my dude's grounded for life. He's in the doghouse.
And her parents are really, really proud.
Oh, look, I don't want to hear it, woman.
And a puppy.
Oh, well, you know what Dick got? Dick got academic dismissal. Dick's going home. Do you know a Dick?
Or a Dickette.
99% of WMU students prefer that non-drinkers
Or moderate drinkers.
make better friends.
What kind of friend do you want to be?
How's everyone doing? Good. Let's try that again. How's everyone doing? Thank you. Are you enjoying the show? Fantastic. This is my favorite part of Fall Welcome, so I'm really excited that we get to share this with you and that you all are here to participate with us. My name is Jenna, and I work in the Office of Health Promotion and Education at Synecu's Health Center. And you'll probably see me again. I do a lot of different kinds of presentations. One of the biggest things that I talk about is alcohol. So that's why they have me here today, talk to you all a little bit about alcohol. But before I do that, I really want to talk about our Western community. I want to welcome you to our community, and I want to give you a little bit of context for what it means for me to be a part of this community. So a little bit of history about myself. between both my student career and my professional career, this is the 5th institution of higher education that I have been a part of. And so I've been able to experience lots of different college and campus communities, big like Western, small with only about 1,200, 1,400 students, public, private, religious, non-religious. So I really have been privileged to experience lots of different campus communities. And I have to tell you, Western is my favorite. So I'm really excited that you all are here. I'm excited to welcome you into our community, and I'm proud. To be perfectly honest, I am proud to welcome you into our community for a couple of reasons. One, I'm proud as a member of our community to welcome you to represent your peers, faculty, staff, and a lot of other people who are a part of this community to welcome you here. You are surrounded by some incredible, amazing, talented people, and I encourage you to take advantage of that because they're here to help you learn, to help you succeed, and it's really up to you to take advantage of that. I'm also proud to welcome you to our community because we have some really fantastic values here as a Western community. And one of my favorite parts about Fall Welcome is that not only do we get to teach you and show you how to be at Western, how to be a college student, where to go and what to do, but we get to showcase who we are, what our community is about, what our values are. And we have lots of different values. We actually even write them down. You can look them up on the webpage if you want to look for our goals and strategic plan and all of those things. But you've already seen some of our values just in the last couple of scenes. At Western Michigan, we value safety. We value inclusivity and diversity, and we value health. And those are all some really fantastic values, and so that's the context in which I want to talk to you about alcohol today, the context of our community and our values. A lot of times when I talk about alcohol, I try really hard not to talk about the shoulds and the shouldn'ts, or the do's and the don'ts, or the what you can do and what you can't do, and things like that. What I really try to do is couch alcohol in the context of our community, because regardless of your individual choices, it's here. Right? Alcohol is a part of our community. We've already heard from Sergeant Bachman. It's here. It's a part of just about every college, university, campus community out there. And so we need to talk about it at a community level. And so even though it is here, what we know is that in reality, alcohol doesn't play the same role in our community as our media, as our culture, as movies and TVs would maybe have us guess that it would. So my office, every couple of years, we do a really fantastic survey. We put it out to lots and lots, thousands actually, of Western Michigan University students. We ask them all kinds of questions about health-related information. And we do this survey in such a way that I can tell you that the numbers I'm about to tell you are generalizable, that they represent the entirety of Western Michigan, even though I haven't asked every single student on campus here these questions, but we had such a great response rate that our numbers are generalizable. And so even though our media, our culture, our movies, our television give us this idea of how alcohol fits into the college experience, what we know is that at Western, and the majority of college students across the nation, but specifically at Western, the majority of students, if they choose to drink, and many don't, if they choose to drink, they do so in a relatively moderate, lower risk way. 71% of Western Michigan University students, 71%, that's a huge number. And that number keeps increasing consistently over the last 5, 6, 7 years. That number consistently has increased. Our campus is getting healthier and healthier around our choices around alcohol use. That's really fantastic. That's fantastic. We can clap for that. So what we know is that 71% of Western students say that the last time that they partied or socialized, they had 4 drinks or less. A good chunk of those students had nothing. And about the same number, just a little bit less, 67% of Western students said that in an average month, they drink about once a week, and most of them significantly less than that. Depending on the question and how we ask it and exactly what we're asking, anywhere between about a quarter and a third of our campus community chooses not to drink on a regular basis. That's a huge number. Huge. Think about that. 1 in 3 to 1 in 4 students choose not to drink. That's a little bit different than what our media tells us college is like, right? Even more importantly, I promise these are the last stats I'll throw at you, and you hopefully won't have to think about math until next week. But even more importantly, more persuasively, the last couple of years we've been asking students, you heard it in the Dick and Jane skit, the last couple of years we've been asking students, who do you prefer to be friends with? Who do you prefer to date? And consistently, every year, every time we ask that question, 97, 99, 98% of Western Michigan University students consistently come back and say, I would prefer to be friends with or date someone who drinks moderately, rarely, or never. Think about that. Now, I can't think of a whole lot else that I could talk about right now, certainly not politics, that almost every single student in this room could agree on. Maybe like more laundry money or pizza or something like that, right? But almost every single student on this campus agrees that they would prefer to be friends with someone who drinks moderately, rarely, or never. And so I leave you with that thought as we welcome you into our community, as we showcase what our community is about, what is important to us as a community, and with the knowledge that we are handing our community over to you. It is now in your power, it's in your hands, it's your privilege, your responsibility to take care of our community, to continue to build it, to grow it, to make it even better, healthier, safer, more inclusive than it already is. And so I leave you with the question, what kind of friend, what kind of date, what kind of Bronco do you want to be? Thanks.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Waterfall.
Western.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Waterfall.
Western.
And now, introducing the 6 pissed-off students from Western Michigan University in their rendition of the Real Talk Tango.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Waterfall.
Western.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Waterfall.
Western.
They had it coming, they had it coming. They lost sight of why they came. 'Cause when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Western.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Waterfall.
You know how some people have those little habits that really get you down? Like, Ernie. Ernie was my boyfriend, and let me tell you, he loved to drink beer. No, not drink, chug. He used to say a real man doesn't drink beer, he chugs it. So one night we're at a party, and I'm pacing myself, taking my time, and there's Ernie at the keg, drinking beer. No, not drinking, chugging. So I walked up to him and I said, you chug that beer one more time. And he did. Then he vomited and passed out at my feet. My new boyfriend is a moderate drinker, and let me tell you, he's more of a man than old drunken Ernie will ever be.
He had it coming, he had it coming. He lost sight of why he came. 'Cause when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Western.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Western.
When I first got here to WMU, I was so excited to finally be at college. I wanted to fit in and do the college thing. Well, what that seemed to mean was going out every night and getting wasted. At least to hear people talk about it, that's what they were doing. So that's what I had to do too. Right?
Right.
Or wrong? My first month here, I went to 6 different parties.
Yeah!
Got sick and puked on someone's shoes 6 different times.
My
And got 6 different MIPs.
Yikes.
It may have taken me a while, but I finally learned something. While I'm a minor, I'm not gonna do any more possessing.
I had it coming, he had it coming. I lost sight of why he came. 'Cause when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame.
I always thought everyone at college got drunk all the time. At least that's what I'd see on TV. But I realized that out of the 500 students in my res hall, most of us didn't drink, or we drank responsibly. only a few bozos talked about getting wasted all the time. And as the semester went on, they flunked out one by one.
Bye-bye.
Because when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame.
So my friend really, really wanted to go to this party, and I didn't want to go, but she begged me. So when we got there, everyone kept offering us shots. I said no, but she kept taking them, and when she finally blacked out, everyone said, let her sleep it off. But I called 911. Everyone was afraid that they'd get an MIP, but I made a choice, an MIP or a dead friend. And I was right. The paramedic said that she nearly died, and thanks to the new MIP amnesty law, they didn't cite either of us. They just wanted to make sure that everyone was okay. So are you mad at me?
You saved my life.
My roommate Paul and I had a lot in common. And I also had a female friend, Cheryl, that liked to hang out with us too. We played this drinking game called Waterfall. 7, heaven, 2, you, 6, dicks, 9, rhyme, ace, waterfall. Well, we decided to play last weekend. Paul, Drew, and Aiden realized he had to pee, so he ran to the bathroom. While Paul was gone, Cheryl started kissing on me, and I gotta admit, she was drunk and I fully took advantage of that situation. Well, Paul came back, yanked me off of her, and told me that was rape and that I didn't have consent. I felt this alcohol-fueled rage come over me, and I launched my fist at his face a few times. It wasn't until later that I even knew I had been expelled. I had it coming.
He had it coming. He lost sight of why he came. 'Cause when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame. They had it coming. They had it coming. They lost sight of why they came. 'Cause when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame.
I love high school WMU. It's a professional place, my home, a place to explore the world of the mind, full of people finding themselves. We spend every day searching, and on the way we find drugs, parties, alcohol, and STIs. Some people may take longer to find themselves here than others, but you see, I see myself as a leader. What about you?
Don't bring us down, 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 down. Don't bring us down, 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 down. They had it coming. They had it coming. They lost sight of why they came. 'Cause when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame. They had it coming. They had it coming. They lost sight of why they came. 'Cause when you drink it and you abuse it, you only have yourself to blame.
Chug.
6.
Right.
Waterfall.
Western.
You chug that beer.
6 different
And now the 6 pissed off
What about
students.
you?
Yes. Now Dr. Gersh from Counseling Services will speak for a moment.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I have the pleasure to be the Director of Counseling at the Syracuse Health Center. I'm here this morning to be able to talk to you about the terrific services that we provide. We're located on the upper level of the health center, and we provide free and confidential counseling to all WMU students. In addition to individual and personal counseling, we also provide couples and partner counseling, and we also provide a wide variety of groups and supportive group therapy as well, ranging from relationship issues to talking about depression and anxiety, and to be able to provide support for students as they make the transition to college. Whether or not you have been to counseling before, or whether or not counseling is something that you feel that you need, during the time that you're here. We are here to support you in every way we can. We know that the connection between how you're doing academically and what is going on in your personal life is very strong, and we just want to make sure that you know that we are here for you. Some of the topics that are going to be discussed today are regarding some very serious issues. It doesn't have to be about severe conditions such as depression or having to do with suicide, but these are things that are very serious, and we need all of your help. We can only help those people who come to us, and our ability to be able to reach out to individuals as we're doing today to talk about our services.